Hey there, my name is Walt Sartor, and this is my entrepreneurship final project for the spring semester of 2024. So, the company that I've decided to create for this semester and have continuously updated is track golf. So let's get into what track golf is and how it benefits the game of golf. So what is track golf? Track golf is the only trackable golf ball on the market. So how do we track these golf balls? Track golf balls will be made with a microchip infusion. Essentially, this means that every ball produced will have a microchip that reports data, statistical data and locational data. So for the locational data, once the ball is paired to the app on your phone, it will ping an exact location of where your golf ball lands after you hit it. Therefore, this increases your odds of finding the golf ball, whether it is in the tall grass or in the trees. But it also speeds up the game because I'm not sure if you're a golfer or not, but finding your ball takes a long time if you hit it off track because the grass can grow high, the grass can grow high, the bushes can get thick. It becomes very aggravating and you end up losing money by losing balls. And this would be a great investment for golfers because they would lose less golf balls this way. Also, it would be a great investment for golfers because the statistical data that would be reported, such as ball speed and RPMs, which is rotations per minute, / spin rate, would be great intel for them and to also compare with their friends and see, oh, hey, my ball speed's this, my spin rate's this, and they can talk about the numbers and break it down and see what they need to do to become a better player. So here's the value proposition canvas for track golf, the only trackable golf ball on the market. So the game creators are the stat tracking and the data and the prevention of losing golf balls. This is a huge issue, as I've just previously stated, and it prevents slow play. Through this tracking chip that we are going to infuse into the golf ball, the products and services would essentially just be the app that receives a signal from the ball to pinpoint the exact location to once again speed up the play and get great information. Having an app is a great way to access this data. The pain relievers, which through trial and error, the durability of the cover and the chip will need to be improved if needed. I think this is an idea that could work very well with the proper technology. However, I'm not a technology expert, but I believe it could be done with the way technology is heading in the coming years. Our golf ball will have the same urethane cover as the top marketed balls, but you'll be able to track it, and I don't see why any golfer would not want to be a part of this. So the gains of track golf would be that the rounds of golf are sped up by reducing the amount of time it takes to find a golf ball, and like I just said, you save money by finding your ball. The more lost balls equals the more time and money you spend on the game of golf, which people only want to make the game faster. United States Golf Association recently made it, used to have a time limit on finding your golf ball at about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Now it has gone down to 3 because this is a serious problem that plenty of golfers face. So the pains, the urethane cover obviously can take wear and tear over time, which could make shots less predictable and less consistent. This would be a production issue. Not really an issue, but something that with any business, you have to develop over time. The customer job, well, simply just to download the app and pay the monthly subscription, which would be another great source of revenue for the company. And just to essentially link the golf balls to the app makes it very simple and customer, how should I put this? you could say that it makes it customer friendly. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. So the channels for track golf, obviously golf media outlets like the PGA Superstore or a pro shop at a country club. Also, every tour player has their sponsors on their sleeves or on their hat or on their bag. This would be a great way for us to get the word out about the company. Customer relationships. We'd have pop-ups at golf courses. This would allow for our ambassadors to go meet our customers hands-on and tell them more about the company. And another way, we could do social media giveaways. This is also a great way for the word about our company to spread. I think social media is a very influential thing with businesses nowadays. And if you don't have a social media presence, then you're not doing it right, because so many things are bought on social media. And another way we could improve customer relationships is doing a test trial. A lot of companies will do this. If you don't love it, you get your money back. We do something kind of like that, because this is a guaranteed breakthrough, and no one's ever really seen this. So it would make sense why people would want to test it out. And this just builds customer trust as well, which is essential to a good business. Revenue streams. So how we would make money would be a subscription-based plan on the app where you pay your golf balls to your phone app. So subscriptions would start at about $10 a month. I think that would be a pretty fair subscription, because you look at, I pay my Netflix and Spotify's, Netflix is $12 a month. So people, I feel, would put this roughly the same amount of money into this as well. And so the upfront cost would be about $70 a dozen. The premium golf balls on tour, or that the guys on tour will use, are around $50 a dozen. But I think it being $70 a dozen is worth it, because microchips would not be cheap to make, but also it's really worth the investment, because you're not losing your golf ball as much, and you're also getting statistical data and insights that no one else is getting, which gives you a leg up on the competition. Key resources, we would need a app developer. So we would need a technology specialist, some guy that has a background on developing apps, as well as a microchip developer. That might be a little more pricey, I guess you could say, but like I said, selling golf balls for $70 a dozen would cover those expenses. Also, we would need a company van to travel to do demos, and to also further our relationship with our marketers, our tour players that are representing us. Go to their events and support them. Show your face. Also to do those demo days where people can test out the golf balls and really see it for themselves. Like I just said, for key activities, going to demo days where potential customers use our product all over the nation in that company van, going all over the country and meeting these customers, as well as hosting golf tournaments for advertising, having a track golf open or a track golf invitational. I think that'd be a great way and great way to show our brand, as well as showcase activities for the business. Key partnerships. This would be your engineers to develop the microchip, as well as our tour player golf ambassadors, and NIL deals with college golfers. NIL is taken off, name, image, and likeness, recently in the last few years. And if you're a company and you're not using NIL to influence a younger generation of people, then you're also getting behind, kind of like not using social media. So our cost structure, essentially, I would say probably want to start around $10,000. Let's mass produce these golf balls. Let's get our company van, and let's cover those expenses on those trips to meet our customers, because this isn't really a thing you can just buy offline and expect it to work. You got to show your face and meet your customers, which I think putting a lot of money into that is a very important thing, as well as advertising. So we're going to start with roughly 10 grand, do some mass production on these golf balls, and get out there and meet our customers. So how did this individual research and self-reflection change my business model? At the end of the day, it made it more structured, more in-depth, and more organized. I think, you can't just go into starting a business blind. I think this really helps. And one day I will start my own business, and I'm going to use a lot of things I learned from this class in whatever business that might be. What did you learn? What did I learn throughout this project and how it might help my professional life? Starting a business requires a lot of work. The research and the business model canvas / value proposition really kind of opened my eyes as to, okay, if you're going to start a business, you need to have a good framework. And I think the value proposition canvas, along with all the other things in the class, has really established that a framework is necessary. That's about all I have for today. I want to thank you, Dr. Perrette, for a great semester and all you've taught me. So, thank you.